going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We're back another edition, Friday edition. The I Love Friday. If you haven't done it by now, make sure that you hit that like button. Hit that like button on the stream. Make sure you subscribe to become a member of the hottest HBCU show on YouTube right now. Excuse me, y'all. Hey man, I'm just about to go ahead and let my boy in. He is one half of the podcast group Swacking the Food. Held out that big Alcorn down there in Lawman, Mississippi. I'm gonna give it up for my boy GeeESPN. G.
Ooh, 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 ooh. What's going on, my man?
What's going on, man? What's going on? See, and just because I'm feeling generous, I got your sign up there, boy.
Appreciate it, love.
Appreciate anytime, man. Anytime. Hey, look, when you can get a Jackson State alum and an Alcorn alum on the same channel,
it's big.
It's gonna be what's up. It's what's up. So look, man, I ain't gonna beat around the bush. Y'all already know what it is. It's that time of the year. Y'all already know it's that Soul Bowl. All right, Alcorn, Jackson State. Don't matter if we playing down in the reservation or we playing them at the capital city. It's always gonna be a rivalry. It's gonna be family oriented because I tell you, just like this, my cousin Damian Ford was the starting quarterback after a couple years after McNair.
Okay.
So he was starting quarterback down there. Swac newcomer of the year in 1998. Did some things as quarterback down there. So he was under Coach Dr. Johnny Thomas. So and then I had a couple of family members. They all from Brookhaven. They went to Alcorn too. So even when I go see them for not homecoming, but for family reunion, they get on my head about it. But first of all, before we get into all the keys in the game and stuff, how you end up down in Lorman, even though you from Baton Rouge, man?
I got a lot of family in Mississippi. My pops, all my dad's side was Alcorn. My mama's side was Southern. So I want my daddy. See, a lot of people don't know. I'm the only one that chose Alcorn. My mom was Southern, sister Southern University, brother Southern University. I grew up probably about 5 minutes from Southern University. I said, I can't do it. I've been to high school once already. I can't go back twice. So I decided to go up that road.
See. hey, without, like, I'm going to tell you just like this. I told people when I went to Jackson, I chose Jackson because it was either between them, Prairie View, or FAMU. So I ain't want to be too far from the house. I ain't want to go to Florida. I didn't want to get attacked by hurricanes or anything like that. I didn't want to go to Prairie View because at the time when I was in high school at Prairie View was still on a long ass losing streak. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it. Even though I love the Marching Storm, I couldn't do it because I was in the band at the time. She wanted me to go there. Stepdad told me, he's like, "Hey, try Jackson." So you know what I'm saying? I tried Jackson. Went for a summer program. I ain't never looked back. Went back down there for the fall. I ain't never looked back, man. It was so nice. I happened to go there twice. I took a little small break. I went to a PW. I went to SFA for a little bit, for about a year and a half. That's how I know my boy Will for Between the Game Sports and my boy Hoop Jargon. They both went to SFA. So we got a connection right there. But at the end of the day, I ended back up at Jackson, finished up there, man. So that's how I did my, that's how I chose Jackson State though. And I'm trying to figure out how my cousin was from from South Dallas. Played football at Madison, played basketball at Madison, won a state championship with the basketball team 2 years in a row at Madison. He ended up going to Alcorn.
That's a smart man.
Being a starting quarterback. Man. He wanted to play both, though. That's the thing. he wanted to play both. He wanted to play basketball and football, but he got his scholarship in football, and he said he was gonna walk on for the basketball team. And Coach Thomas was like, "Nah, you couldn't even do it." So it's like basketball is his first love, and football was his side chick. Nah, but I used to mess with. And the funny thing, I used to mess with him because this is in the late '90s. So we both went to school out here, out of Mississippi in '97, and this is after Steve McNair was destroying us and everybody in the Swac by himself, And when he got on, like, look, the whole table's done turned. I'm like, McNair ain't there no more, and we ran roughshod on them.
Yeah,
we ran roughshod on for like 4 years straight.
Yeah, it was some hard times.
It was hard time. That 0-11 team that y'all had, I said I'd never seen a team at that time that didn't have no type of heart that wanted to play. I had never seen that.
It was tough to watch, bro. It was tough to watch.
Hey, Sonny Boom, I can't help if my cousin made a bad decision off a decision. He went where he got the money at, so he got his scholarship at Alcorn. So I can't even fault him for that. You know what I'm saying? But when we used to get back home to Dallas, like, it's still all love. I'm still gonna talk shit to you. From 97 all the way up until probably about 2001, 2002, Jackson State owned Southern. And that we were still playing. It was the Capital City Classic. It was still played at the Vet. Yes.
Man, I ain't like that. I'm so glad y'all got to come to the reservation. And, I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
So yeah, man, we gonna get to the keys of the game. I'm trying to see what I got on here on this slide. I've been, messing with the slides and stuff right here, trying to get all sophisticated and stuff. But yeah, man, you got on the Twitter Spaces. I had to get on you because, like, it's a rival. You know what I'm saying? Like I got on J Max. Last time I seen Jay, bro, I couldn't find him. He came by. In fact, when Southern was in Dallas for the showdown against TSU.
Yeah.
He came by the store and showed me love, and I was like, I don't know, bro. Y'all looking like y'all. I don't know if y'all gonna get there, man. After that loss, bro, I ain't talked to him since the last time I had called in on y'all show. Oh yeah, yes, we got G on here. We got G on here.
That's Mr. Campbell. Shout out to Mr.
Campbell. That's to me. Hey, he a Jacktown Jew all day, every day.
Mr. Campbell.
So yeah, man, we gonna get up to these.
There go the man.
Of the game, man.
There go the man.
Who is that?
That's the man. I call him the best running back in the Swac. Agent Zero. That's what I call him. I just had a long talk with him.
Some people call him a purple rhino. I call him. Yeah, I'm gonna call him the best back in the Swac. You know who number 2 is?
Who number 2?
That boy Savion Wilkinson.
I like Savion now.
And the funny thing is, Savion is the one. Hey, Savion, I promise you, I was like, from watching last season and looking at this season, it is a drastic change in what we had in our running game last season.
Yeah.
And I can't, like, look, I understand you can run for 500-600 yards, but Peyton Pickett, bro, you wasn't it. You can't be 225 and be going to tiptoe at the line. I can't do it.
Hey, my thing about Savion got a couple years left, so he gonna be a monster.
Yeah, Savion got a couple years left.
He gonna be a monster.
Oh, yeah.
I should have got him in that purple and gold.
You should got purple and gold.
Should have got him
But
in the
then,
purple and go.
then y'all gonna be you gonna be greedy. You gonna be greedy. You already got Jarvion. You got Nico from last season, and then you picked up Leatherwood.
I need them all.
That's a bruiser right there, man. No, come on now. You can't have all the fun, bro. You can't have fun. The home can't have none. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but yeah, this guy right here, man, is leading the Swac in rushing. If my whole thing about him is if he didn't have, not saying that 295-yard game, but when y'all play SFA, if he didn't run for over almost 200 yards in that game, I don't think y'all want. I mean, even though y'all did lose the game, I don't think y'all would have been in that, in the game in the beginning.
I agree, bro. That's a couple games here. Our offense has been the Jarvion Howard show. Straight Jarvion Howard show. That's what our offense been. And why I give him so much praise, because our offensive line, it ain't been good.
Right.
It hasn't been good this year. Not, we got banged up. It started off good, but we didn't have much depth. Once a couple people went down, some injuries, it got bad quick. And he still was going 150, 125. He still was doing pretty good with a depleted offensive line. So that's why I give him so much love.
And the best thing about it is too, my boy don't even tiptoe to the line. I'm looking at video. I did a field breakdown I do it on Tuesday. So I did a field breakdown on him. I'm looking at him like, bro, he can see the gaps, he can see the hole, it'll close up. He don't tiptoe to the line, bro. He keep moving his feet and he just keep pushing on. Like he makes his own running lane.
Yeah.
And it is hard to bring this guy down. And
you can't
somebody lied on ESPN saying that he 200, like just straight 200 pounds. My boy had to be by at least 210, 215, bro. Off rip.
Yeah. And I love because he can run through you, around you, past you. He just can do it all, bro. He'll take it 80.
I give it to him though. Like it's my whole thing is, y'all know every game, the dude gonna get the ball.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to stop
it? He going up against 8 in the box. It's a lot of weeks is 8 in the box as he put these numbers up. It's not like we have a prolific offense with a really big time quarterback and receivers everywhere. It's straight Jarvion Howard. You know where the ball coming. Everybody is no trickery. You're gonna line up and he coming right at you. And he been putting up numbers with what everybody know we doing. So
bro, what if I'm gonna
big,
say it like this? What if you had him?
I know where you going.
Where y'all went going to the Celebration Bowl.
See, if we would have had him with a quarterback like
this, with the offense that y'all were running with John and then with Trigger Man, with Gibbs and Trigger Man, the offense that y'all were running, if y'all would have had him doing them Celebration Bowl runs, y'all would basically control the clock, and that boy Tariq Cohen wouldn't be non-existent.
Yep. Because you wouldn't have been able to stack the box, especially with Felix Harper at quarterback. You wouldn't have been able to stack the box like that. You had to pick your poison. And he's the leader on our offense. He came in. He's the undefined. He's the leader on our offense. If you ever talk to him, meet him, bro, he's a good kid. He gonna get on everybody's butt head, hold everybody accountable. He a good kid, bro. He NFL bound.
Bro, I bet you Fred was like, I bet you Big Mac was like, thank God that he left Syracuse.
Yes, indeed. I tell a story, bro. I always tell this story. This summer I got a phone call from one of the coaches. They're like, "G, what you doing?" I say, "I ain't doing nothing." They say, "Listen, sit down." I said, "Okay, what you talking about, coach?" They told me to sit down. They say, now I know we had some good backs at Alcorn, but I think Jarvion is the best one we had. I lost my mind. What? Are you crazy? He ain't ran a yard for Alcorn. Yeah, y'all talking like that. They said, come to practice tomorrow. I get to practice. The first play I see, 80-yard touchdown. I'm like, it's one play. Line back up again. He run all the way back, sprint all the way back. 90-yard touchdown. I'm like, oh, wait. Hold up, wait. I'm like, oh, wait. I'm like, oh, wait. So I leave practice. I get to practice the next day. I get to practice about an hour early. He's at practice an hour early flipping tiles in the
Mm-hmm.
dark, just flipping. I said, oh, he different. He different.
He different.
He different.
He built different.
He was wearing a red shirt like a quarterback at the end of camp. You know how the quarterbacks with a red shirt, you can't don't hit him.
Mm-hmm.
He was wearing a red shirt. It was like, look, don't hurt Jarvia, because it took 4 or 5 men trying to get him down. So I had never seen it like this. The Jarvia Howard experience.
Hey man. Oh, I forgot to put my banners up, y'all. Shoot, I'm tripping up in this junk. I'm tripping up in here, man. I'm tripping in here. I don't never do nothing like that. I gotta come prepared next time. Ain't nobody tell me about this. Hey, but yeah, my boy, I'm just saying, I just look like watch the game when y'all played Prairie View. Yeah. And he was just creating his own running lanes everywhere. I watched the game when y'all played Southern. And I was mad about that game because the play calling should have been more dynamic with the fact that Southern wasn't doing nothing.
Nothing.
And Jay, if he on the show, he'll tell you after the first half, Southern didn't do anything dynamic. Y'all could have won that game.
Yeah.
I seen clips of when y'all played Texas Southern because I was at homecoming for Jackson State.
Yeah.
And the way that he was running, because TSU gives up so many yards on the ground, the way he was running, my boy could have had 200 yards on him.
Easy, dog. Easily. I think we started to use him overuse him sometimes, trying to just like Southern. I think we try to bully Southern, line up and just bully him. And sometimes, it don't work out like that. You can't just bully here, but I think that's what we tried to do.
Hey, boy, Sonic Boom talking about. He said,
"What do you say?"
J Man's wear Jackson State gear for the rest of the season. I should have made that bet with him. I should have made a bet with him while he was here. But yeah, man. If Aaron Allen didn't throw those 3 interceptions in that game, bro, you would have won the game. Yeah. And then two, Andrew Body. Texas Southern didn't really do nothing dynamic either.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that the defense jumped out on y'all real early. And you couldn't get back into the game. Because him throwing for Allen throwing for 400 yards, that's the recipe for you're supposed to win the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking at the stat box.
You throw 3 picks. You throw 3 picks. You lost the game for them. Even if he was getting 100 yards or 125, 135 yards, you still lost the game because of those turnovers that you put your team, in a position right there. So, the other person, y'all 3-headed running back, I couldn't find the other one. But you already know who that is right there.
Mr. Nico. Mr. Nico Duffy.
Nico is the switchblade. He can play in the backfield. He can play in the slide. He can play on the wide. Only thing I didn't like about this season, even though yes, Jarvin Young was that workhorse, I feel like y'all needed to get him more carry. Nico more carry,
especially in space.
Yes. Because once he get to the outside, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. He gets to the outside, he's gone. So it's just it's just the fact that Jackson State gonna have to account for him. That's the whole thing. Once he gets in the game, your whole defenses should I won't say change, but some of the focus should shift on what he does when he comes, come out of the backfield. And then my other key to the game for y'all is Trey Lawrence. Because the fact he is starting quarterback.
To be honest, I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet.
Give me your keys for Alcorn, man. Give me your keys, man.
Because Trey Lawrence might not be the starting quarterback. We're gonna throw a little monkey in the, I got a phone call. Yes, we're gonna come out with a little something different. We pulling out all the stocks, so we're gonna come out with a little something different. You might see some T. Adams at quarterback. He played receiver for us this year. He was he played quarterback in high school, but he real dynamic. He probably our best athlete on the team. And so you're gonna see that. You're gonna see some formations with all three of the running backs on the field at the same time. Nico, Jarvion, and Leatherwood. It's some stuff they trying to pull out. But my key is gonna be we're gonna have to be able to show the threat of passing the ball. We can't just come down and run the ball like that. So we're gonna have to, whoever we put that quarterback, we're gonna have to complete some passes just to get him out the box a little bit, just the threat of getting him out the box. And of course, number 2, Jarvion gonna have to have a big day. And then the defense, I think we got to put some pressure on Shadua. I think we got the defensive line to do it. We're gonna have to put some pressure on Shadua. I think our defense is underrated. I don't think people understand how good our defense has been this year, defensive line wise. And I think they're gonna have to play a big game. We have to win it for us. Make the game nasty, real ugly. One of them Thursday night football NFL games. Them real ugly games. That's what we gonna have to have.
Kind of like what we saw last night, what Derrick Henry did to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my executive producer, aka my wife, done came in. She said, "Ask him some questions. Ask him some questions. Ask him some questions." I'm gonna ask him some questions, babe. I'm asking him some questions. So, cause she always in the other room, so she watches on her phone. So she'll tell me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. So, gotta have a real one on the team right there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get my keys to the game as far as with Jackson State. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. Then we talk some noise up in here.
Okay.
First thing first, you already know that's grown. 2, legendary. Everybody know who he is. He go by that name, Shedeur Sanders. With me, his key to the game is don't lose the game. Don't lose the game. That is the biggest. That is the big thing right there. Don't lose the game. My whole thing about it is for the key, like, bro, just start off with the run. If you start off with the run, bro, with Savion, the passing will be there. Like, the passing game gonna be there regardless. And 2, we have to watch out for all, like you said, Alcorn defensive line, the front 7, like they're going to bring so much pressure. So to relieve that pressure, you got to run the ball, do timing passing. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to chunk the ball all over the field 40, 50 times. It ain't gonna be, to me, it ain't gonna be that type of game. It's probably gonna be the type of game that we seen last season.
Yeah,
we played up in Jackson. So that's my key right there. Just don't lose the game, and we'll be fine. The other key to the game, even though you want to involve Savion in the game plan, let's involve Travis Hunter more into the game plan on the offensive end. Because looking at y'all cornerbacks, ain't no way they're gonna try to stick this kid right here. Tell me if I'm lying.
We kind of small. We kind of small on the outside. I think I think our problem gonna be like the jump ball going over the top. We always in good position. I just think size on that outside is what worried me. The size.
And then 2, defense. My whole thing, who he gonna stick? And Juwan Anthony, and then who's the other receiver? Y'all still got CJ Bowler.
CJ Bowler, Monterio Hunt. Yeah.
I see him traveling on both sides. He'll probably stick CJ.
Yeah.
And Nugget would stick Juwan.
I think CJ probably be in the slot. So I don't know if
he'll be in the slot. Well, CJ in the slot, then Zay gonna have that locked down in the slot. I'm sorry to tell you that.
He gonna be in the slot. You know, that's gonna be a big matchup because CJ. I'm worried about if our quarterback gonna be able to get him the ball. CJ been open all year. He been kind of frustrated, but we got to give him the ball.
Yeah. And then last but not least, Big 4-5.
Big 4-5.
4-5. Auburn Milk. 4-5. Hey, that defense, the defense flowed through him. And I seen with him from last season to this season, I seen tremendous strides with him. Like him becoming more of, he becoming more of a vocal leader now than just an actual leader just playing the game. And so my whole thing is when you see 4-5, he gonna be hitting somebody. He gonna hit Agent Zero. And more likely might hit your quarterback too. Like you said, you trying to see if the quarterback gonna get the ball out of his hand.
Yeah.
So that's my keys right there. Big 4-5. If he in the game, if he got about 10, 12 tackles, man, couple of tackles for losses, he done had a good day. If he got about 17 tackles, about 8 TFLs and 2 sacks, my boy's gonna be legendary.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day. I think we gotta try to get him out in space. Don't run right at him. Get him out in space. You know?
And it's funny though because ain't nobody thought about even one thing about that. They just feel like if when he flows to the ball, he's gonna get to the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Hey, but my wife wants me to ask you some questions, man. So
you gotta listen to the wife.
Yeah, I gotta listen to the wife. How many people you think gonna be at this game tomorrow?
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be 30,000 plus. That's guaranteed.
30,000 plus.
Last time I checked, it had like 212 tickets left. And that ain't even. That's what SID told me. He said, "G, put out there. We ain't got many tickets left. We got like 212 or something like that." I said, "Man, that's so tomorrow. If you ain't got your tickets now, by tomorrow." They're gonna open the ticket booth probably in 15 minutes. That's 212 gonna be gone. So I think gonna be a lot of. But honestly, I've never seen us stop selling tickets because we got a big hill. So I think we gonna sell.
Y'all. My boy Sonny Boone, he said, "Did you buy Jalen Jones' dinner from last week?"
Jalen Jones actually had a good game against us. He threw that pick six, but Jalen Jones showed up against us. That's the only reason they were scoring points. Jalen Jones getting out of the pocket. We'll have him caught in the backfield, and he get away.
Oh, snap. Look, we done got up in here, man. We got boy Scotty up in this thing right here.
Hey, Script.
Whose side
you on, Script? Whose side you on, Script?
I'm gonna put Script. I'm gonna invite you on here, man, because
Script with the big bad braids.
I contribute to the show. Anybody want to come on here and talk their noise? Ask G's questions, man. Oh, the link right there. Y'all can do, y'all come on here, ask some questions, talk your noise. You know what I'm saying? It's I Love Friday. That's how we do it here. So, it's supposed to be raining and cold tomorrow.
Yeah, supposed to be right. I hope it works. Because we're gonna have to make it ugly. We ain't gonna be. We have to make. I hope it snow and all. We got to make the game real ugly to have a shot. We're gonna need some turnovers. Man. We're gonna need all that. I was just telling them last night. I think we're gonna need a miracle. But miracles do happen.
I'm gonna ask you this question right here, man. And be honest with you, boy. What do you think Big Mac gonna do for next season?
I think I just expect a lot of changes. He wasn't happy with like a lot of the offensive line. It's gonna be a lot of open scholarships, and Mac hasn't been wanting to do that much, but it's gonna be a lot of open scholarships.
Scotty,
What's goody?
Big
what's
script.
goody, man?
What's goody? Can y'all
What's
hear me?
goody, man?
Yeah.
Tell me what your key name is, my brother.
Jarvion Howard. I mean, listen. Of course, I want Jackson. Always want Jackson State to lose. I mean, I wake up every day and pray to the Lord God Almighty that Jackson State loses. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta call us.
Come on now, boy. Come on now. You can't do
it. Listen, I'm waiting for the day. I'm just waiting for the day. If they go undefeated, congratulations. I'm gonna be there and say congratulations.
Listen,
but whenever they lose, I'm gonna be right there waiting. But anyway,
they better not lose Saturday.
Boy, they better not. That would not be a good look. Hey, I want to ask G. Let me ask you, what's up with the freshman guy? How does he look in your opinion?
I hate to say this, but I don't think he's our future.
Mm.
He did some good things against PV, just managing the game, but I don't see that dynamicness in. That's not a word, but dynamicness in him to be our future. But you know, he's been a little timid. I just don't think I don't think we had a quarterback on the roster right now.
Okay, that's real. And let me ask you this, G. Elliot Roxon. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Elliot, I know you can't give too much. I know you're real close to the coaching staff, but do you think he's going to bring in a good game plan for this? Because if I'm being honest, if they take something from Alabama A&M is that if you hit the gaps up that middle, you know what I'm saying? Like from Texas Southern all the way to A&M, Jackson their run defense has gotten worse and worse and worse. Yeah. And I think this is probably the best running back they've seen all year next to Eaglin. So how do you think that's all going to work in you guys' favor?
Well, you know, I talked to them this week, and they promised me to see something new. That's just something new. They told me they may be agreeing with you, but they told me they found something. They told me they found something that they think they can pick on. They ain't tell me exactly what it was, so I'm gonna be looking because you know when the offense ain't been looking too hot, so I need to see something.
And my last thing before I get up all here, appreciate you, Doc, for having me on. My last thing, G, is CJ Bowler. I need my CJ Bowler to be something special. Can he be something special?
Because you going to Lorman, Scotty?
Hell no. No. The last time I touched down in Lorman, my boy Andrew Buddy was there. And he did what he was supposed to do, which I said he was. And but yeah, man, Lorman. But listen, it would do me nothing better to see that Alcorn crowd, you know, with the all that, but they be going crazy with that. I think that is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love that thing. But CJ Bowler, G, I mean, can we get a sighting? Can we get because I mean the kid's special.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. CJ been frustrated.
Yeah.
We gotta find a way to give him the ball. And our quarterbacks haven't been able to get him the ball. He was hurt. He was hurt for a lot of the year.
You telling me Aaron Allen couldn't get the ball to that kid right there?
Well, I think most of the time he was hurt playing with Aaron Allen. He was hurt. He missed like 3 games this year. He came back, I think the Texas Southern game, but he was like, he shouldn't have came back. And then by the time I think he got hurt in the Grambling game, so since then we ain't even have nobody better get CJ the ball.
Okay,
we're gonna have to be able to give him the ball though. We can't just line up and just run the ball.
Hey, Gabe done came in talking about ain't no stopping D. I love. Gabe almost got canceled talking about seeing the Cowboys lose on my show. Hey, we do not do Cowboy slant on my show. I'm sorry. I'm just like Scotty. I do not do the Cowboy slander on my show.
That's facts. I don't play about that. I play about a lot of stuff, but I don't play about that Cowboy slander. I do not. I take that very.
We got 2 Cowboys.
Oh, listen, bro. I'm a realist. You know, I'm not a delusional Cowboys fan. I am a realist. I don't like Dak, but that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about that. What time is the game, G? Because what time is the game tomorrow?
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. All right. I just want to make sure, you know, so I can watch it. But all right, G, man, listen.
All right.
You know, make sure I don't know what y'all do in Alcorn, you know, wear your braids, wear your long johns inside out, whatever you got to do to pray to whoever comes through for y'all.
I'm going viral if we do this. Okay.
Is J Mac gonna be there?
We all gonna be there.
Man.
I can't listen, bro. Win or lose, I can't wait to see what y'all gonna do on Swac the Food. But all right, bro. Catch y'all.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you for coming on the show, Scotty. Thank you for coming on the show, man. Hey, I was about to say, look, we'll get a bet going on.
Ooh.
Y'all.
But I hear y'all talking about
public.
I hear y'all talking about the Cowboys. I'm a Steeler man. I'm a Steeler nation.
Man, yeah, but don't say you waiting for the Cowboys to lose. Now, my wife is she watching the show? I'm a big Cowboys fan, but I think she might be the bigger one because she be wanting to cuss the TV out. She be like, take that Negro out the game. Dak ain't doing shit. She gonna be like, Elliott needs to sit his fat ass down somewhere. She gonna be all over the place, bro, when it comes to the Cowboys. But nah, it's good. It's all cool. But man, I thank Scotty for coming on to the show. Got Unc in the building. So man, it was I'll place a bet with you. If Alcorn beats Jackson State on Saturday, and knowing I know this is not gonna I will come on to your show wearing that big bad braid shirt.
Ooh.
And if I can find a hat to match. But if y'all lose on Saturday, I'm gonna need you to go up to Jackson or go to Anthony Lawrence collection.
Get one of them J State shirts.
Find you the biggest J State shirt, or you get you 2 or 21. It don't matter. With the big J hat, the block J, come back on the show next week, man.
Let's do it, dog. Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's on the wax. It's on wax. Y'all hear it, all right? Everybody hear it. It's on wax.
I can't back down from no challenge with my braids. I can't back down. Everybody come and say no. I just can't back down from no challenge with my braids.
Oh man, hey, your boy J Max. Hey, I've been looking for you. Where you at, man? I'll put the link in there. Tell me what you think. I'll put the invite in there for you.
And I pay my bit, so we, you know.
Y'all hear my man right here. He say he pay his bets. So
that's what he's doing.
You graduated from Alcorn. Where you graduated from Alcorn, man?
2013.
2013. Okay. So you was there for Jay Hobson for the beginning of it, right?
At the beginning, yeah.
At the beginning. Okay.
I like to tell people this now. We talk about Hobson. I like to tell people it really was the McNair era, but people don't want to believe me when I say that. It really was the McNair era, but people don't. McNair still, I think McNair still ran everything, recruiting, But Jay Hobson kind of got all the fun.
He got all the fun. He got all the he got the shine and the fun for it.
Yeah, he got the shine and the fun, but McNair was the head leading recruiter and all this. So.
Okay. But like you said, your pops went to Alcorn. Your mom then went to Southern, right?
Yep.
So how when y'all play each other, how the household?
we got a group message. We go at it in the group message. It's bad.
Oh,
and for years we was dominating Southern. I think we beat them like 8 times straight. And so then they came back and beat us 2 times. They just think they're on top of the world now. They think they're on top of the world. So
man,
it's fun though. But
even that last game, y'all should have won that game though.
Yeah. I have no doubt in my mind that like those Southern games don't even hurt me because they know it too. They don't say it, but they know who they know who what the better program is. They just don't. That's why I don't hurt as bad as it would if it was somebody else. We be shooting ourselves in the foot a lot.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask you this question. How you think the West gonna end up after tomorrow?
I got PV. I got PV.
You got PV.
I got PV pulling it out. I think Valley gonna play hard, but I don't think. I just can't see them. Did they quarterback down? I just can't see Valley being able to put up enough points.
Okay.
So I got PV ending it all tomorrow by winning.
What about Texas Southern A&M?
Texas Southern. I got Andrew back. When in doubt, go with the better quarterback. I got A&M. I mean, I see A&M. I got Texas Southern. I got Texas Southern winning.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna get on J-Max because next week Bayou Classic. So I'm gonna do a show for that too, because I think that'll be my game of the week, even though Southern ain't going nowhere. They not gonna go nowhere.
Nah.
Yeah, so the West is I'm gonna just say it like this. The West is wild. I think I came on your show. I came on your show and I said Texas was gonna be like second in the West.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah,
I did. I think I said yeah, Texas gonna be in the West. Mark my words. And guess what? They're second in the West.
Yeah,
they second in the West.
You think McKinney saved his job? What you think?
If McKinney wins, if McKinney wins on Saturday, it saves his job because it'll be Texas Southern's first winning season since 2013.
Yeah, and they got a lot of young talent.
2010. So it saves his job. Now, I'm gonna say it just like this: if I'm McKinney, I'm getting rid of the damn offensive coordinator. Because Mama Vada ain't gonna. I promise you this. Mama Vada ain't gonna tell. She ain't gonna tell Andrew to leave. like if he leave, Texas Southern is nothing.
Yeah,
basically. Get rid of the offense coordinator. And if you got somebody that can fix the defense, try to fix the deep, fix the defense. If you're giving up almost 200 yards on the ground every game, you're not gonna, that's not a winning formula.
Yeah, they got to be. Now they are losing a couple D linemen that are gonna be real good, but I think offense they got a young team all together, so I think it's gonna be pretty. I think it'll be pretty good. And I was looking at it. I think it's been since 2010 since they beat Alcorn, Southern, and Grambling the same year. What's good? Take the hat off. Take the hat off, James.
Hey, what's good? My boy,
take the hat off.
It's just a no slack and the swacking podcast and check in with y'all. What's up?
What's going on, man?
What's going on? Ready for this game tomorrow, man.
Big game. I call it the upset special.
Oh yeah.
The biggest upset in the last 10 years.
Not happening this time, bro. That train rolling, bro.
We're going to call it the biggest upset in the last 10 years.
It still won't do nothing because we still going to end up in the Swac championship game.
I just want to finish the year off on a good note. It's been rough for me.
I know it's been rough for Coach Fred, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Coach Fred, one of my favorite coaches, actually, bro. And I just think Alcorn need to just be a little bit more patient with him, bro. For real.
Yeah, I think it's time to tweak a few things. I think Fred, we kind of stuck to our guns sometimes with the transfer portal and developing players. When players don't work out, one thing you know about Alcorn, we ain't cutting nobody, we ain't doing it. And I think sometimes we got to start cutting the dead weight. I think we got to start cutting the dead weight. So I think that's gonna be the change you might see. Buying my ticket to Chilling Bowl. It's the Country Bowl. It's the Country Bowl. The Country Classic is what I call it. Country Classic.
Shoot.
Hey, where is J Max, man? I mean, I know it was a shutout, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last time they was in Jackson, but I ain't seen him since then.
He been working a lot. My dog been working a lot. He gonna be out there with me tomorrow though. He gonna be out there tomorrow.
Okay, as long as he popped
You gonna
out,
be out there with you tomorrow?
Yeah, he gonna be out there. Be a
Hey,
lot of noise talking.
Hey, if that G pop on back on the show tomorrow night. I got a post game show tomorrow night.
Gotcha. I'll pop back.
Bet, I got you. Bring J man, because like I said, I've been looking for that boy, man. He ain't, like I told him, he ain't came back since they got that goose egg put on by TSU, man.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. I had the time of my life with that when they lost that one.
Bruh, it was, hey, I'm gonna tell you like that. That crowd was, it was a good crowd to have it over at Choctaw Stadium, man. It was hot as hell though, but it was a good crowd to have it over there. It was just a good game. Like, shoot, that was my wife's in fact, that was my wife's second HBCU game to go to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was, like atmosphere was good and everything. So, but what's your keys to the game, bro? for tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You already gave our keys.
I think the keys to the game is definitely, hey, they got to tune out that atmosphere because you already know playing down on the reservation, it get rough, bro. That's probably one of the most hostile environments in the Swac, bro. Definitely got to stop Alcorn's run game for sure. And I just think, man, Jack State just got to play their game, man. And they'll definitely come out with the victory, man. I don't expect a blowout though, to be honest, because last few games Alcorn J State play, it ain't been no blowout.
Okay.
By no means. So I got like 31 JSU. Alcorn probably like 14, 17 points. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout though. By no means.
True.
We gotta find a way to get some offense.
Yeah. So, because Aaron Allen, he's a grad transfer, right?
Yeah, from Louisiana Tech.
Okay. So you think Big Mac gonna go into the portal and pick a quarterback again, man? Or he gonna find something homegrown?
I got the inside on this too. So we got a big plan. We got it gonna be one of both. It's gonna be one of both. I can say that. It's gonna be a portal kid in a high school kid. We got a big time recruit that's gonna be on campus at this game. He's committed to he's actually committed to like Central Michigan right now. But he's an old country boy. He want to come to the country, so he coming to this game and we trying to flip him. So we trying to flip him. He a 3-star quarterback out of Florida. He gonna be at the game this weekend. We got a lot of big time recruits gonna be at the game this weekend. So
he from Florida.
He out of Florida.
He from Florida.
Yeah.
You want to be in the cold up there in Michigan, bro? Come on.
Yeah, that's what I told him. And he say, well, he said, I'm a country boy. I said, well, you coming to the country capital of the world. Country capital of the world.
Oh yeah.
They say don't let him get flipped to JSU. JSU ain't pulling no quarterbacks right now.
Nah.
That's one position I ain't got to worry about. They ain't pulling no quarterback right now. Not right now.
I'm looking at the QB with that right now, man. It ain't. We probably won't have to another homegrown until by the time Shador leave out.
I'm gonna ask y'all this: what is Shador healthy? What y'all think about Shador health?
From what I heard, he said he good to go.
Okay.
I mean,
that's what I heard too.
I mean, if he passed the protocol, and he was out there practicing on Monday or Tuesday, I mean, I don't feel like he should. I mean, I feel like he didn't play. It should be no problem.
Yeah, I feel like Prime, man.
But
EA said his safety and anything if it was something seriously wrong, man. So I think he good. I think he just got that bill right.
Yeah.
I think he just learned a hardball lesson. He need to slide.
Slide. No, learn to slide, man. Play baseball. Play baseball. Slide. That will save. That will give you more to the league, right? Cause you can't bring if your bill get wrong all the time. My boy, he asked me, how do I feel about the Swac proposal to move away from the division winner to just Rex? Man, that was so the way it was before we went into divisions. That's how it was when I was in school. Like the school with the 2 best records. I mean, other than going to the championship game, let's just say Jackson State and Southern back in the late 90s, we were the we were 1 and 2. Southern got the best of us, so Southern went, even though Southern could have went to the playoffs, they still had the Bayou Classic. So we was the second place team. We go to the playoffs. We get our head drubbed in by Western Illinois. But that's how it was before then. And I think that's how it is in the Big 12 now. Because, Big 12, they scrapped the divisions after those teams, after the teams left. I think it was A&M, Missouri, and Nebraska, and Colorado. They scrapped teams left. So they ended up with 10, had 8 teams, and then you bring in West Virginia, and you brought in who's the other school that they brought in? I forgot the other school that they brought in at that time. But you bring those schools in, now you're not playing TCU, you're not playing a division. You're just playing who got the best 2 records. So the best records end up in the championship game. So I mean, that I would say it can happen, but that means that everybody has to play everybody on that damn.
That's what I was just about to say. And so you won't see games like the Jackson State and Campbell game, the Alcorn and McNeese. You know what I'm saying? You won't see some of these good matchups outside of the conference because they're gonna have to be you may get one game a year, but everybody will have to play everybody just to make it fair. So that's what you're taking away if you do that. You're gonna be straight Swac schedules. Not many chances to go outside the conference and show what we can do outside the conference.
So everybody got to play. Everybody in the Swac.
Play. Bro, you would have no out of conference.
Dang, now that's
you would have no out of conference schedule, bro.
See, that's the kicker right there. That's gonna suck because
and you might have
to make that money.
And you might have things like shared championships. That's if they don't do it. You might do like shared championship and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people don't want only conference games. I know I don't. I want to go outside the conference and beat some people.
So before then, you had your 8, Jackson State, Alcorn, Southern, Grambling, Texas Southern, Prairie View, Valley, and Alabama State. So those are 8 teams we had. Then we turned around in 98, 99. We ended up getting Pine Bluff to the conference, so it went to a 9-team. So, but we wasn't playing divisions yet. The time started playing division when we brought in Alabama A&M. That's when we moved into the divisional, the divisional thing, and they put. So the West was Prairie View, Southern, Grambling, Southern, and Pine Bluff. Then in the East, it was Jackson State, Valley, Alabama State, Alabama A&M. So you had that. Now when you added in a Bethune and a Florida A&M, I forgot. Yeah, Alcorn was in the East at the time. They was in the Eastern Division at the time when they moved up. So when you got Bethune Cookman and Florida and FAMU coming in, then you shift Southern and Alcorn to the West to bring those 2 in, and then that you got organized chaos. But my only thing I don't like, how this is the fact that Jackson State and FAMU was playing at the beginning of the year instead of playing towards the middle or the end of the year.
Me too. But I did get word that that's not happening no more. It's gonna be towards the end of the year. Yep. So
yeah, I heard because it was a 2-year commit for the OBC, which is it's a good thing because now you can renegotiate and you can get more teams to actually play in that game right there.
Yeah.
And have FAMU as more of the home team, or you can bring in Bethune-Cookman to play in that game since it's a Florida school right there, and just have somebody from some other teams from the Swac to play in the OBC, and I think it's a good thing though.
Yeah.
So now you get to see Jackson State play FAMU towards the middle of the season. Then it will really, to me, it will really count. Now FAMU ain't got to have a reason to go on a damn near 9-game winning streak to try to get themselves into the playoffs. They can actually win the division outright. What's up, man?
It don't matter. We play today, tomorrow, next year.
All right, now.
Still hanging 40-50 on their ass, bro.
All right, now. I don't know. The Swac can change quick. You might not have a coach next year. Things might be different. You have to eat the words now.
Might be different,
yeah. With Tony Hughes now and Harold Jackson.
Oh yeah.
They ain't had this type of team.
We had terrible teams still beat FAMU.
Hey, they ain't had this type of team. They ain't had this type of team. It's different.
I'm gonna tell you everybody like this for Jackson State, man. For everybody who talk bad about Jackson State having 7 straight years of losing. Let's talk about when your teams had some sort of years of losing too. Because we can go, you know what I'm saying? You can go back in the time into the Swac record books and see like, hey, y'all wasn't good for about 4-5 years. And I always tell Prairie View, like, Prairie View, y'all wasn't good for almost a decade. You didn't win a game for a whole decade, bro.
Yeah, I think everybody go through they drought periods now.
I mean, we just went through our drought period. Like it was, and I'm telling just like this. Look, it was the curse of Carolyn Myers firing Comedy.
I mean, but how many Swac championship Comedy won?
One, I believe. I think
it was one.
I think it was one, right?
Nah.
Yep.
In fact, we won the division. We went to the Swac championship game. We lost.
Yeah, I think a lot of people talk about Comedy, but Comedy didn't win but one.
Yeah. But he brought in that dynamic and the at least the way of winning back to your program.
Yeah. They weren't bad.
Right. We weren't going through no, you know what I'm saying? Then we started going through coaches' carousels almost every 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, one year where the coach didn't even last. He didn't even last a whole 2 years at the school. That was what, Harold Jackson?
Yeah.
Harold Jackson didn't last a whole 2 years at the school. And
that was a bad hire from the beginning.
Bro,
Jackson made some crazy hires. I couldn't believe it, the Harold Jackson hire. I couldn't believe it. Now I enjoyed it, but I couldn't believe it.
Vivian Fuller, when she was AD, was not no good AD, bro. Was not a good AD whatsoever. And when I went back to school in 2009, Jackson, he was the AD. And Dr. Myers was the president. It was not that good. But Comedy was there. He was there. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody got their downtime. Like, shoot, everybody got their downtime. It ain't nothing. It's not nothing new. It's nothing to brag about. I mean, we just living in, let us have our shine. We had our shine back in the late 90s when I was in school at Jackson. Alcorn had their shine. Shit, back in the 80s, and then in the early 90s there. Everybody had their shine. Yeah, Grambling been having their shine for almost 3 or 4 decades with one coach.
Grambling gonna make sure they win at least one a decade. They gonna get in there and sneak one out.
Yeah. And it, you know what I'm saying? Southern, bro, when Southern had Pete Richardson, bro, they hard to beat. When I was in school, it was hard to beat Pete Richardson with that Southern squad. Like it was like them boys. I don't know them. I didn't say they played dirty, but them boys was some dogs out there. So I mean, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't even go in and say like everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, when I read the show early in the year, you know, early in during the show, like yes, Alcorn. When my cousin played for Alcorn, that was 19, I think 1999 or 2000. They was 0-11.
Yep.
Like you had and crazy thing was the coach was playing a 2-quarterback system. Sir Haven Fair was more of a running quarterback, and my cousin was a drop back. Like he was my cousin was traditional drop back quarterback, like 6'5", 215. He couldn't run worth the lick, but you know what I'm saying? Like he was a drop back. You know what I'm saying? So
pocket pass.
Yeah, he was a pocket passer. You weren't going. That was not a winning combination right there. Like you know, and then when you ain't winning, and the coach don't want to do nothing about it, then the kid's not gonna buy into it. So, and that's how I see with schools like Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff had this 2 years, had 2-9 seasons, 2 9-game losing streaks in 2 years, basically. And guess what? It got their coach fired.
Yep, they got him. He gone.
He gone. Which he should have been fired last season in the first place.
True.
After that game, bro, after they against Alcorn on national TV, but you had the lead, and like you couldn't. It's like they couldn't.
That broke his player spirit and everything.
Yeah, and then you start back off the new season. You played 2 evenings. Well, that Lane game wasn't easy. Lane they some dogs in D2. And then you get your head beat in by damn Oklahoma State. I said go to Stillwater, get your money, come back, be healthy, get ready for the next game. Guess what? Next game, you lose. When you got fired, I was at homecoming. I didn't even know the man got fired until I seen it on my thing. Somebody text me. He said Doc Gamma got fired. I'm like, damn. All right, let me go live then. I'm in a hotel going live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hotel going live about that. Like, bro, I mean, y'all can say, I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all can say something about Connor and Maitland when he made the statement talking about he only get paid to win Swac games. Bro, you lose your team like that.
You do.
Because these kids want to go out there and compete against the best.
Yeah, every week.
You talking about I get paid to win Swac games, bro. Come on now.
Right.
See, you
that mean he was missing a few.
He better be glad. They better be glad I wasn't the AD. Say, you say what? Oh no, you signed what type of contract, bro? Gonna give me that shit back.
Yeah. He wouldn't have been getting paid some weeks this year.
What, man, boy? I be withholding his check like it was child support.
All right. But yeah, appreciate you for letting me get on this stream, man. I'm about to log off.
No, you good, man.
All right, bro.
All right.
Braves by 40.
He said Braves by 40 as usual. Man, we got Blue up in here. We got
Big Blue.
the boy Wonder up in here. We got Blue. I'm going to see that invite, Blue. Going to send Blue that invite. Going to jump up in there. Give me your keys to the game, sir. I know we're going on the hour. We got 79 people up in here, man. Make sure y'all like the stream. Thank y'all for coming in. Make sure you become a subscriber to my channel and my boy G with Swac and the Fool. And no slack in the Swac. Join this podcast. We had Scotty on the show earlier. No, you could join with his. Everybody join him. Shoot, he got all the flavor in on his channel. But like I said, if it was people like him and y'all with Swac the Food, bro, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Shoot, I was supposed to be doing podcast about fashion with sneakers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You talking about doing shit? I got about 100 pairs of shoes here at the house. Why be looking at me like you either gonna sell them? What you gonna do? Sell them or put them somewhere? I'm like, I don't know. They all in the closet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, Brian, if you in here, man, go on the stream, man. You come on the stream. Brian, he my co-host during the week. So
I'll be checking it out.
Yeah, he from Canada. So man, look, I stay grinding on this thing every day. So
yeah, it's a grind, bro. You got to build it up. It's a grind, bro. It's fun. Though. I tell people all the time, it's fun. It's a lot of fun talking that noise, bro. It's fun.
How long have you been doing it though?
How long? I started. We started last year.
Yeah.
Started last year. Yeah. Going pretty smooth. We just started the live shows this year. But we was doing pre-recorded shows the first year, and then this year we did all live shows. But it's fun.
See, I was doing all as I started. I started doing all the pre-recorded shows. I'll be trying to find stuff to talk about because I'm like, man, Scotty took all the good stuff to talk about. And then I leave Kobe do the recruiting. So what I'm saying, I didn't want to jump in this lane right there, but those, those two of my, biggest inspirations, the reason why I started doing this. And plus I got a degree in communication. so might as well start doing something with this, man. So I tried it, and I thought it was gonna be as a hobby. Then it's like to the point I was like, okay, I love it. So and I keep doing it. And it's crazy because I'm like, it's I told my wife, I said, is when you doing this and you got about 10, 20 shows, it's like a hobby. You know what I'm saying? It's for fun. When you go 30 or 40 shows in, you start thinking about it like, am I doing it? This is it fun or is this start being a business shoot? When you get 50 shows and up, bro, this is a business. So anywhere I go when I shoot the content, this is business. Like when we went to homecoming, she's like, "We go homecoming. You trying to have fun?" I said, "No, this is a business trip right here. This is a business trip right here. Shoot, I got to get my face out there."
It's definitely a business, big time. But that's why I enjoy doing it. I hop on anybody's show. I invite anybody on mine. Just have some fun, bro.
Oh yeah. But anyway, man, it's going on a little bit over an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going out. Get this going out the way. Do some special shout outs to the people on the show. Like I said, you want to do your shout outs first, man?
Man, I just want to shout out the Big Bad Braves and the Brave Nation. I see a lot of them came over to watch the show. Big Bad Braves, to the Big Bad Brave and the Brave Nation. You heard it here first. The biggest upset in the last 10 years in college sports is happening tomorrow on a reservation. I hope.
He hope. My boy gonna be out there in his throwback McNair.
Yes, sir.
He gonna be in the throwback McNair with his tomahawk out there, man.
That's how we doing it.
But yeah, man, I'm giving a shout out. Of course, I shout out to my wife. She is Lady Holiday. I don't know if she's still in the chat right now, but if she is, She is my inspiration. She is the executive producer of the show. So when she when she is in the chat room, she expects everybody to behave and get them likes up. But definitely shout out to her because you know what I'm saying, she the backbone. So she told me if I'm right, if I'm wrong. EA, you know, he's talking about shout out to all the rattlers in the chat. Shout out to all the
special shout out to the Rattlers.
Shout out to all the Braves that's in the chat right here. Make sure y'all follow the show, man. I love it. I thank y'all for coming on and rocking with your boys up in here, man. And man, shout out to my boys from the west side of Jackson. Shout out to my boys from 1400 JR Lynch Street. Shout out to the Lynch Street Mafia. That's what I call them.
Lynch Street Mafia.
Lynch Street Mafia. In fact, I got a hat. I'm gonna make it tomorrow. Gonna see Lynch Street Mafia. I'm gonna wear it too. Yes, of course. I do work for Liz, so shout out to Liz. Shout out to the job. I do all the hats and stuff like that. Make sure you know get everything. Shout out to right here, Triple D, Dallas, Texas, born and raised. Kids, yep. Shout out to all the kids. Shout out to everybody that rocked on the show. It's always love until the ball get kicked off.
Until the ball get kicked off, and then it's war.
And then it's war.
Then it's war.
Like I don't like this Negro, he don't like me.
Yes, sir.
And then after that, it's all love again, man. Because that's the way Swac's supposed to be, y'all.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's always supposed to be.
I think it's gonna be a good time Saturday, but it's gonna be some. You gonna see all going fight. We ain't gonna back down. We gonna fight. No matter the score, we gonna fight. We coming. We amped up. And we coming.
Val said 60 minutes of hell. Yep, that's how you say it. That's what it is. Now I already got it. We got it on wax. If Jackson State loses, I gotta find me the biggest, baddest Braves shirt with the hat and go on Swagging the Fool and live up to a bet, man. And then if we win, my boy G gonna come back on the show.
I gotta come back.
Jay stayed out.
I gotta come back.
So, but I'm always gonna be. Look, man, I love Jackson State with all my heart and everything like that. But I'm always gonna rep other HBCUs, no matter what it is, who it is, where you at, where you from, and stuff like that. I'm always gonna rep it. But anyway, man, it was a pleasure having you on the show, man.
I appreciate you for having me on, bro. It was a pleasure.
Oh yeah. Our post game show thing set up for tomorrow, and I'll send you the link for it tomorrow,
right,
man.
I'll get back.
All right, man. You have a good one.
All right, bro.
Hey, man, that was a good thing. Like that was a good thing. Tom, Spence, why he need to apologize? He don't need to apologize. He good, bro. He good. But man, look. It's the last game of the season, man. I'm gonna thank all the people. I'm gonna thank all majority of the members, the day ones that's been on this show. First of all, I'm gonna thank my boy Spence. Spence, you're a real G. Israel, love it, man. I love when you come on to the show. You do everything. You know, you bring the comedy, the funniness in the chat. EA, man, even though you're a rattler, you still a good one. You still a good one for the show. We got Ronald Hunt. Hey, man, you coming on to the show. Love it, rock it with me. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got my boy Sonny Boone C98. Hey, always a real one. He don't never miss a show. Don't ever miss a show. I don't think he only missed one show, but he don't never miss a show. If I go live, he right there, y'all. He right there when I go live. Then we got Edwin, you know what I'm saying? Edwin is, you know, good person, good dude, PV alum. You know what I'm saying? Peasy, always all corn. Tashay, she a rattler. So, you know what I'm saying? I love it when, you know, when I get new people coming on to the show because, you know, it makes the show dynamic. We got Johnny Green. He Alcorn Brave. You know what I'm saying? CHS always, you know, tuning into the show. Miak Mike, even though my boy Miak Mike, he all Miak. My boy come in, he provide good questions in the chat. To make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we you know, the show is clean and clear and everything in the chat. Even though he kind of like to have chaos and everything. Shout out to my boy Vel, to my guy Vel, Grand Fam all the way, to my unc, the unc in the chat room, Uncle Stephen Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I call him Unc. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know him on Scotty Show as the Bishop, but love it when he hit, you know what I'm saying, he come into the chat room, come on the show, he gives me wisdom, he texts me and make sure to tell me if I'm doing something right, if I'm doing something wrong, you know what I'm saying. Blue, you know what I'm saying, the residential FCS encyclopedia. Love it when he come onto the show because he give me insights and stuff about the games, and we talk about football on his show also. D-Live is a good person, man. Good person come on to the show. Hoop Jargon come on, you know, when my boy Hoop come on to the show, like I said, we went to SFA for, you know, my little hiatus. He comes on to the show. Y'all check out his show. He does real good work on his show with the basketball. Also PV went to Prairie View too. Between the Game Sports, my guy Will, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check him out. He does stuff with basketball, but he also does stuff with football. So he's, you know what I'm saying, he's coming into his own and stuff like that. But he a real good dude. That's the other guy I met, you know, when I was at SFA, played on the basketball team. Real nice with the handles and stuff like that. So I give my two guys some love right there. Miss Coleman, she real good. She's a real good person. She comes on to the show all the time. Like, I give love to everybody that been rocking with this show from jump, y'all. Especially when I started going live. I love it when people come in because, well, when I was going live, I probably had 2 people in the chat or probably 2 people watching, and now, you know what I'm saying, got probably about 80, 90, 100 people watching this show. It's all about love. Mr. Ford, yes, Mr. Ford. When he talked to Mr. Ford, I love when I talk to Mr. Ford because Mr. Ford is the historian. He gives insight on everything. He gives insight on everything. So he, you know what I'm saying, I can't, you know, when you want to talk about history about HBCUs, you talk to Mr. Ford about that. Kobe with Bliss City Podcast, love what he do with the recruiting and on the Jackson State side. So he, you know what I'm saying, Mama Body, when she comes in, you know, she got a real good one, the good son, and Andrew, quarterback for Texas Southern. So, like, man, we you know, I love it when y'all come in and y'all rock with me on the show and stuff like that. So I appreciate everything. Appreciate everybody, you know, rocking with me. So like I said, starting on December the 1st, we have a sweepstakes going on. If you can give and I'm gonna go back through with it. So the sweepstakes, make sure y'all listening. You can choose. I'm going to choose 4 regular members at random for a chance to win up to $50 if they're able to get 5 people to subscribe by December 31st, 2022. The drawing will take place live on air January 3rd, 2023. All entries must be emailed to me and I'm about to put the email in the chat. Hold on. All right. That is the email in the chat. That email, that's where you go and solidify the entries must be in the email. All entries must be emailed to me before December 31st, 2022. And just so we won't be, y'all won't be trying to trip on them, brother, I will be checking and verifying for everything. Spence, I ain't say no about no damn hot chilling. I said $50, bro. You can enter more than once to increase your chances of winning the contest. Yes. But you have to have 5 people to tell them to subscribe. And I check it. And you put it in the email with the 5 people who you got. And that's where we go from. All right. Hold on. 5 people to do it for the chitlins. Oh no. I don't eat no pig guts, bro. Doing that, I'll probably turn Muslim. Man, but tune in tomorrow. Let's see what time I got for it. Tune in tomorrow, 8:30, post game show. All right, so make sure y'all tune in. And I think Jesus, I set it back up. G be back on the show tomorrow, so he'll get his insight because since he'll be at the game, and I'm gonna be watching the game on my, on TV. He can kind of break it down for me what he saw while he was at the game. But yeah, man, you fools. If you like, come on now. 5 partner to do it for chitlins, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. But yeah, man. Bro, yeah, if they is, man, come on. Somebody's establishment might be selling chitlins. Oh, I forgot to get my score. My score prediction is J-State with the win, as always. J-State with the win always. 31-17. 31-17. I'll go just like that. 31-17. Because Jarvion gonna give you 2. He gonna give you 2 touchdowns on the ground. Savion gonna go over 100 yards. He's gonna get 1,000 yards. So we're gonna have our first 1,000-yard running back since Destry Wright. That's when I was in school. To go over 1,000 yards as a JSU rusher, and he still got some years left. But that's my prediction. 31-17, Just State with the win. Y'all did hear it first. I will, if I lose this game, if we lose this game, I'll be on Swac and Food with some Alcorn gear. And if we win, G will be right back on this show next week with some Jack State gear. All from Anthony Lawrence collection. Hey, Spence, be careful out there on the road. Watch out for the deer. Because if you're going on Highway 18 into Port Gibson, y'all already know y'all watch out for the deers on the highway. Yeah, make sure y'all have safe travels on the road. Safe travels on the road getting to the game. I heard they will open up the campus at 4 a.m. tomorrow to let people in. And I ain't never heard Alcorn do that. But it's all good. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. For the live post-game show. All right. But in the meantime, between time, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what you came for. It's your boy, It is the HBCU Overdrive Live DI Love Friday edition. I'm your boy Doc Holliday, where HBCUs matter. And as always, be blessed, stay safe, and stay dangerous. You already know, Bill. Stay dangerous. And we out.